Okay, in this question, they said the width of a rectangle is x, yeah, and the length is x plus 5. They want us to find an expression in terms of x for the perimeter. So they want us to find the perimeter of this rectangle, and they want us to give our answer in the simplest form. Well, I always say before we find the perimeter of any shape, what about the shapes that have not been labelled with numbers or, in this case, letters? I mean, here to here is x, but what about here to here? And what about here to here if here the top is x plus 5? So we should know that if the right-hand side is x, the left-hand side of a rectangle should be x as well. If the top of the rectangle is x plus 5, the bottom of the rectangle should be x plus 5. So to find the perimeter, we will need to add, I'm just going to write P for perimeter. We need to add the x's together, x add x, and then the x plus 5 add another x plus 5. Don't forget they want in a simplest form. You can only add x's to x's and numbers to numbers. So how many x's do we have? We have 4x, and 5 add 5 is 10. So in a simplest form, our answer is 4x plus 10. And then they said in the part B, the perimeter of the rectangle is 38. Work out the length of the rectangle. Don't forget, in part A, you already worked out the perimeter to be at 4x plus 10. Just equal that to 38. Solve the equations as we normally do. Take away 10 from both sides, taking away the Larry. That gives us 4x, equal 28. 4 and x are kissing, which I said means times. Do the opposite of times, which is divide both sides by 4. And x would be equal 7. So work out the length of the rectangle. The length, which is x plus 5. Remember, if I go back, this is the length, x plus 5. All we got to do is just replace this x now with 7. So this should now say 7 plus 5, which is 12. So the length equal 12 centimeters. Okay? You can put centimeters on the top as well. Excellent. Hope that helps.